Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my Houston Texans slow sim franchise. We are in week 13 now, and in the middle of a death spiral, as we have lost 5 of our last 6 games here in the NFL. As you can see by the standings, we are 4-7, basically tied with two other teams in the AFC for the worst record. Although there are 3 teams in the NFC with worse records at 3-8. Make that 4 teams at 3-8. So I think we have some diagnosing to do with why we're struggling so much, particularly on offense, as we've only scored 169 points all year. That is good for second to last in the NFL. Our next opponent is the New England Patriots, who have been up and down all year. But before we preview the New England Patriots, let's go ahead and go through a few of the key results from last week in the NFL. We had the Dallas Cowboys beating the Cleveland Browns 25-24 in a close game, as Tony Pollard rushed for 135 yards and a touchdown. Amari Cooper did have 116 receiving yards on 6 carries in a losing cause in that game. A key matchup in the AFC had Kansas City beating Baltimore 38-21 to move to 11-1 on the season. Mahomes had one of his typical days, throwing for 5 touchdowns and no interceptions. Rashid Rice also had 7 receptions, 110 yards receiving, and Tony, another wide up for Kansas City, also had 100 yards receiving. So a big passing day for Kansas City as they continue their role, by far having the best record in the NFL at 11-1. Another AFC matchup had the New England Patriots going on the road to New York and losing to the Jets 37-13. The interesting thing about this game is New England was on a 6-game winning streak going into this game, and pretty much on a winning, a large winning streak, and they just collapsed in this game. No offensive production whatsoever for them in this game. Aaron Rodgers goes and throws for 3 touchdowns in this game. Dalvin Cook also had a big 80-yard touchdown run in this game, and he rushed for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. So New England, their winning streak comes to an end, and that is our next opponent next week. So it should be an interesting game next week in New England. Another key AFC matchup had Jacksonville going to Buffalo, and Buffalo winning that game 31-13. Josh Allen completing nearly 80% of his passes and throwing for 4 touchdowns in this one. And you also had Dawson Knox, the tight end from Ole Miss, with 11 receptions and 129 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. So a big win there for Buffalo. So starting to think about the offseason already and seeing how we can improve this team. And one thing I've been torn on with the Texans is we haven't been playing up to our potential on offense in particular. And the wide receiver position has been very inconsistent all year. We have a young wide receiver core. As you can see, they're all in their early 20s. But we have Mike Watkins, who we drafted in the first round, which was a good pick, I think. However, he's been injured a lot. He did progress greatly after we drafted him. But unfortunately, none of our other receivers progressed. So if we go back to the progression report, we haven't looked at this in a while since we initially ran it. But if we go to our Texans here, Here's the progression of our wide receivers last off season. And remember, the progression only happens once a year using this tool. It happens after the draft, before the preseason. And you can see, Mike Watkins progressed greatly after we drafted him. He went up 9 points in his overall. But none of the four other receivers on our active roster progress at all, even though they're under 26 years old. Even Tank Dell, who has star development, didn't progress at all. So I was kind of hesitant initially to, think about drafting a wide receiver early on in this upcoming draft, or signing a free agent. But it might be worthwhile for us to look early in the draft for another young wide receiver who has some potential, at least, because I'm beginning to fear that some of these young wide receivers are going to end up being bust. So that's something for us to keep our eye on. Looking at the progression report from the quarterbacks, CJ Stroud has not had what I would call a great year. He did improve a little bit last offseason. He went up 2 points in the overall to 81. He has star development. So we're going to have to keep an eye on his progression as well. He's kind of had a relatively disappointing year in my eyes. We did draft Simon Holcomb in the 7th round in the last draft. It's not showing his depth trait here, but he progressed a little bit in the offseason, but he's not the type of quarterback I would see as being a future starter. Now these reports are only showing players that are eligible to be progressed in using this progression tool. So the only players eligible to have off-season progress are players who are 26 years or younger. So that's why you're not seeing every single player on the roster on this report. But as you can see, we have 4 young tight ends. This doesn't include our starting tight end, who's older than 26. But as you see, none of them progressed last offseason. Now, that's not exactly surprising. None of these are high draft picks or anything. Each one of these players will either draft in the 5th round or later. So that might be another position we want to upgrade on offense. Looking at the offensive line, we have 5 left guards, and Nick Broker actually boomed in the offseason. He gained 8 points in the overall. And we also have the 2 Greens, Kendrick Green and Kenyon Green, who also both improved at the left guard position. So we may need to look at maybe trading one of those guys, depending on how the 3 improve there. But we appear to be a little bit stacked at that position, and we have other positions in need there. We have no young players at left tackle. We obviously have Laramie Tunsil at left tackle. At center, we did draft Brandon Kinney in the 3rd round. I don't think we know his depth trait yet, but he did not progress in the offseason, but he is a 73 overall. We also have Juice Scruggs, a young player, drafted in the 2nd round the previous year, and he was able to progress a little bit. So we're probably going to have to make a decision on which one of those guys we want to stick with at center. At right guard, most of our guards are left guards, as you can see here. Jared Patterson did not progress in the offseason. And we got 1 young right tackle, Titus Howard. 1st round pick 5 years ago. He did progress a little bit to improve to 76. So I don't think we're in a terrible position on the offensive line. I think the biggest positions of need are wide receiver and tight end. So I think that's basically our positions of need on offense. So the New England Patriots is our next game. We finally have a road game. We just got through a 4-game homestand, and we now have to go to New England. And it is puzzling how this team was able to win 6 games in a row, honestly. Their offense is not great, and their defense hasn't been playing great. You can see they're ranked 28th in offense and 20th in defense. So it's a bit weird. They've had a up and down season all year, losing their first 4 games, then winning their next 6 games, and then they lost last week to the Jets. So let's take a look at the schedule and just kind of see what's been going on with them. As you can see, they lost their first 4 games. They got blown out at Jacksonville. They then lose to Cleveland, Indianapolis, and Arizona, which Arizona, of course, is 9-2. They're a good team. And so is Jacksonville. But then they went on a 6-game winning streak, beating some pretty good teams. They beat the Miami Dolphins, who have a winning record. Then they beat Detroit, who also, who's 7-4. Then they go on a road and beat Los Angeles. And then they beat Miami again on the road. So that's 4 games. Then they beat the Rams at home. And then they beat Buffalo on the roads. So that's their 6 games they won in consecutively. And as you can see there, they were scoring points. They were doing fine. And then they go to New York and lay an egg. So which team is going to show up next week to play our Houston Texans will be the big question. And honestly, this game can go either way, in my opinion. It all depends on what team shows up for New England. As you can see by their offensive and defensive stats, in all these offensive categories, they're in the bottom end of the league in points scored, passing yardage, rushing yardage. And on defense, their defense isn't as good as it was last season either. They're giving up almost 24 points a game. They're giving up a lot of rushing yards. But you can see that, and they also have no players over 90 overall. Their top player, at least according to this report, is Matthew Judon, who's at 88 overall. He's a linebacker. So it doesn't seem like they have a lot of talent on this team, but somehow they was able to get on that big winning streak. So with that, let's go ahead and go in game and start preparing for our game against the Patriots. All right, we're in game, and it looks like we got a breakout opportunity here for one of our linebackers. Let's go ahead and do that. It's Dominic Kelly. Not a big surprise there. He had an awesome game last week. Let's keep an eye on that guy. If he has another big game against the Pats, we might have a future superstar on our hands. So we got to hold the Patriots to less than 200 total yards or get Dominic Kelly 2+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackle for losses, or sacks. Okay, I think that's doable. The goal does not include beating the Patriots, it seems like. So I think we have a chance. All right, got some negotiations going on. First thing I want to do, since we re-signed our starting right tackle, I think we can withdraw this offer to George Fant and just let him go to free agency. Then that'll free up some potential money there. I do want to try and extend Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He rejected our previous offer. Let's see if we increase the bonus here. All right, he signed. That's good. Nico Collins, I'm still kind of iffy on. Billy Collins rejected our previous offer. I'm not sure why he's being so stubborn here. He's not a great player or anything. I'll go ahead and update this a little bit. Oh, he didn't like that. I guess I'll attempt to give Steve Nelson a 1-year deal here. And he didn't sign that. So I think we're good here in terms of renegotiations. So Mike Watkins is still out. We do have an injury to Christian Harris, right outside linebacker. That gives us only 5 linebackers on the active roster. I really feel more comfortable having 6. So let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade somebody from the practice, a linebacker from the practice squad, and adjust our active roster. I'm gonna upgrade Elijah Malone from the practice squad. That'll give us 6 linebackers, and I think we might have 4 corners on the active roster. We can, well, we have 5 actually, so I think we can move Alex Austin back to the practice squad here. All right, and let's go ahead and update our depth chart. We'll put Elijah Malone in the 3rd slot here at right outside linebacker. And we'll put him in here in the 3rd slot of left outside linebacker as well. And we go 2 deep at middle linebacker. So I think we're good there. All right, I think we're good with pregame preparations. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Patriots. CJ Stroud coming onto the field for the first time, as the Texans will take over after a quick initial possession by the Patriots. 1st down and 10 at the 35-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun. He's back to throw. And he finds an open receiver. That is Nico Collins. That is good for 30 yards. Nice throw there by Stroud, as the Texans offense has been struggling the last few weeks. And that's going to be a 1st down at the New England 35-yard line, I believe. I formation now for the Texans. Stroud hands it off to Pierce. He's going to get about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Stroud in the shotgun. And he hands it off to Hilaire. He has some room to the left side. And he's near the 1st down. They're not going to give it to him, however. It's going to be 3rd down and inches. And Stroud comes out in the shotgun now. Pierce alone back in the backfield. Stroud, play action, dumps it off. That is complete. And that's good for a 1st down. That is Jordan with his first catch. That's good for 6 yards. So 1st down and 10 now, near the 19-yard line of New England. Stroud back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, as it was ahead of the intended receiver. 2nd down and 10. Stroud back to throw. And he finds Nico Collins along the sidelines. It's about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This is going to be 3rd down and 3. Stroud back to throw. He throws a quick pass to Hilaire to the right side, and he's out of bounds. And that's going to be make it 1st down and goal at around the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 7 yards. Make that the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. As we have some movement along the offensive line, and it's going to be a false start on the Texans. Stroud hands it up to Hilaire along the right side. He has to run to the right side. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Hilaire with an 11-yard touchdown run. Hilaire's been a good pickup for the Texans as he gives them an alternative to Pierce at running back. Fairborn on for the extra point. And the extra point is good. It is 7-0 Texans. As we jump ahead in the action a little bit. That pass is caught as Matt Jones completes the pass for 17 yards. As there is a New England Patriot going to the sideline with an apparent injury. So first down and 10 at the 42-yard line of New England. Jones under center. He hands it to Stevenson. And he's going to get about 3 yards there. This could be second down and 7. Jones in a shotgun. He drops back to throw. He dumps it off to Stevenson, who's near the first down marker, but he's about a yard short. This will be third down and 1 for New England. Jones out of the shotgun. He drops back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete and almost intercepted by Ward there. But the pass was tipped. So that's going to be fourth down and 1. And the Patriots are going to go for it here at the Texans' 49-yard line. Jones, quick throw, and that is behind the intended receiver. And so the Texans will get the ball in good field position here at their own 49-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun, hands it off to Pierce. Pierce has some room up the middle. He fights his way for about 6 yards. This is going to be second down and 4. Stroud out of the shotgun. He drops the throw, and Nico Collins has it up the middle, and that is be just enough for the first down. Stroud under center now. First down and 10. He hands it to Pierce. As Pierce gets about 4 yards there, it's going to be second down and 6. Pierce with another carry. He has to run to the right side. He's all the way to the 23-yard line of New England. And that's going to be another first down for the Texans offense. Stroud out of the shotgun. Drops back to throw. He's going to go deep. He has open receiver. That's a touchdown for the Texans. John Mechie III. With the long completion for a touchdown there. And the Texans go up 13-0. Fairborn for the extra point. And it is good. It is 14-0. So we jump ahead a little bit in the action. New England has the ball near midfield, first down and 10. Stevenson gets the handoff. And he's going to get about 2 yards. This is going to be second down and 8. As Greer makes the tackle for the Texans. Quick throw by Jones there. That's just a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Jones back to throw, but he's going to take off and run on a draw play, and that's only going to be a 2-yard gain as well, and that's going to make it 4th down and 3. But the bigger news there is Matt Jones is hurt, and he went to the sidelines. So the Patriots are going to punt here on 4th and 3. But it's a fake punt. And number 46 has it. He's still running. Is anybody going to catch him? No. He's going to score a touchdown. That is the fullback, Adam Prentice, goes all the way for a touchdown on the fake punt. And they caught the Texans sleeping on that play. The surprising thing is he outran all the defenders on the Texans defense. And that is good. It is 14-7 Texans as we jump ahead once again. Patriots have the ball at their own 37-yard line. We are in the second quarter. Bridgewater, who came in for Matt Jones, who's injured, completes the throw. That's good for 6 yards. It is 2nd down and 4. Bridgewater in the shotgun. He drops back to throw, and that is caught up the middle. That's a 1st down for the Patriots. That is Swain with the reception. 1st down and 10 at the Texans' 49-yard line. Bridgewater, quick throw to the left side, but the receiver is hit immediately. That was Hunter Henry with the reception, his 3rd catch of the night. 2nd down and 10 for the Patriots. Bridgewater back to throw. He's getting pressured, and he's going to go down by Malik Collins, his 1st sack of the game. Third down and 24 now for the Patriots. Bridgewater setting up the screen. It is caught. But he has a long way to go for the 1st down. And that's only going to gain 13 of the necessary yards there. That was McGee with the catch. It's going to be 4th down for the Patriots. And that's going to go out of bounds. We jump ahead a little bit. Texans have the ball at the 38-yard line as Stroud drops back to throw. And that is caught. That is Mechie. Good for 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. Stroud hands it off to Hilaire. And only a yard there. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Stroud hands it off to Pierce. And he's going to fight his way past the 1st down marker. First down and 10 now at the 48-yard line for the Texans. Stroud under center. Quick throw up the middle is caught. That is Dell. That's good for 8 yards as Stroud is 10 for 11 passing so far. He has looked good tonight so far. Stroud under center on 2nd and 2. The handoff is to Hilaire, who spins away from a defender, and he gets enough for the first down there. So that's going to be first down at the Patriots' 39-yard line. Stroud back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete as his throw towards the right sideline was out of bounds. 2nd down and 10. Stroud back to throw, dumps it off to Schultz in the flat, and that's only going to be a yard gain. I'll make that Quintariano with the catch. 3rd down and 9. Yeah, Stroud is in the shotgun now. He drops back to throw, and that is caught. That is Schultz along the left sidelines, and that's just enough for the first down. Stroud play action. And he finds Pierce up the middle. And he fights his way to the sticks. They're going to say he got the first down. So now it's first down and 10 at the 17-yard line of the Patriots. I formation for the Texans. As Pierce gets the handoff. He's running past the first down marker. He's all the way to the 5-yard line. Where it's going to be first down and goal for the Texans. Stroud hands it off to Hilaire, but he's hit immediately. No gain there. It's going to be 2nd down and goal. Stroud hands it off to... that's Hilaire. Maybe a yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and goal as a player is down for the Texans. That is Mason. He goes to the sideline. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal. And there's the 2-minute warning. I formation for the Texans now on 3rd and goal at the 2-yard line. Stroud pitches it to Pierce. And he's going to get into the end zone pretty easily. And that's another touchdown for the Texans offense. And it is 20-7 Texans with the extra point pending. Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it is good. It is 21-7 Texans after an 8-minute drive. We're going to jump ahead to the 3rd quarter. Texans have the ball first down and 10 at the 36-yard line. As Pierce gets the handoff, and he's going to lose a yard. That's going to make it 2nd down and 11. Stroud back to throw. He's going to go deep, and he overthrows Nico Collins there, who did have a step on the defender. That's going to make it 3rd down and 11. Stroud back to throw. He throws it deep over the middle, and that's a diving catch made there. That is Mechie once again with his 3rd catch, I believe. Stroud out of the shotgun. He hands it off to Pierce, who cannot get past the defender there. It's only going to be a yard gain. 2nd down and 9. Handoff is to Pierce. He makes a move to the outside, and he fights his way all the way to the 34-yard line. It's another 1st down for the Texans. Stroud in the shotgun. Hilaire next to him in the backfield. As Hilaire gets the handoff, but he's hit hard in the backfield. That's going to be a 3-yard loss. Second down and 13. Quick throw to the outside by Stroud. That is Schultz with the catch. And that's going to be a 9-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 now. Stroud out of the shotgun. And he got pressured there, and he had to get rid of it. So that's going to be 4th down. This will be a long field goal attempt. This will be 53 yards. And it is good. And Fairbairn nails it. So that's going to make it 24-7 Texans. Patriots now have the ball. And that is caught as Matt Jones is back in the game. And that's a big completion there for him. That's going to make a 1st down at their own 44-yard line. Jones back to throw. He dumps it off to Stevenson. And Stevenson gets to midfield. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. Jones hands it off to Stevenson. He has to run to the right. And that's going to be another 1st down for the Patriots. As he gains about 9 yards on that. 1st down and 10 now. At the 43-yard line of the Texans. Jones hands it off to Stevenson. Once again, he pushes a defender down. And he gets 7 yards. As a lineman appears to be hurt for the Patriots. Now that is Cherry going to the locker room. Jones under center. And the end around to Schuster loses 2 yards that time. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Jones back to throw. That is complete just beyond the sticks. That is McGee with the catch. First down and 10 for the Patriots at the Texans' 31-yard line. Jones hands it off to Stevenson. And he's going to get about 4 yards on that carry. That's going to make it 2nd down and 6. Jones back to throw. And that is caught. And that is Henry, who gets another 1st down for the Patriots. They're now at the 20-yard line of Houston. Jones under center. He drops back to throw. And he's going to get pressured once again. And he's going to go down. That is Malik Collins once again. Credited with the sack. As him and Will Anderson got in on the action there. Second down and 20 for Jones as he's now out of the shotgun. He drops back to throw. And he finds a receiver up the middle. So he gets half of the yardage back. That's a 12-yard gain. But it's going to be third down and 8. Jones back to throw. And that's a quick throw up the middle, but that's going to be well short of the first down. That's going to make it fourth down and 4. Let's see what the Patriots do here if they're going to kick a field goal. They will. This will be a 30-yard field goal. And it is good. And the Patriots cut the lead 24-10. We jump ahead in the action. We're now in the fourth quarter. Score is still 24-10 Texans. Patriots with the ball at the 30-yard line. Jones throws to the outside and Stingley almost had an interception there, but he couldn't hang on to it. It's going to be second down and 10. Jones back to throw. And Juju Smith-Schuster makes a move there after the catch. And that's his third reception after that. What appears to be about a 20-yard gain. So first down at the Houston 45-yard line now for New England. They're in the I formation. Jones, play action. And that goes to Prentice, but no gain there after the catch. Call it a 1-yard gain. It's second down and 9. Jones back to throw. And that catch is made up the middle. He's going to be just short of the first down, however. It's going to be third down in inches. That is Swain with his third catch. Jones back to throw. And that is off the mark as Griffin tried to make a diving interception there. It's going to be fourth down in inches. And the Patriots are surprisingly going to try and attempt the field goal here instead of going for it. And that is good. That is a 52-yard attempt. That is good. So Ryland is able to kick the long field goal there, and they cut the lead to 24-13. Texans now have the ball once again as Pierce gets the handoff, and he's going to lose 3 yards. Second down and 13. I formation for the Texans. Stroud back to throw. He throws it deep up the middle, and Schultz makes a diving catch for a first down. That is a 17-yard gain. Texans now have it at the 41-yard line. Stroud hands it off to Pierce. And he's going to fight his way for 3 yards. It should be second down and 7. Stroud hands it off to Hilaire. He has some room to the right side, and he gets the first down. I formation for the Texans. First down and 10 at the 49-yard line of New England. Stroud hands it off to Hilaire. Once again, he finds some room to the right side once again. So another big run by Hilaire there. That's another 13 yards. Stroud out of the shotgun. He hands it off to Pierce. And he's going to get a tough 3 yards there. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. The pitch is to Pierce to the right side. And he's going to get a couple yards there. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Quick throw to the outside. That is complete to Schultz. And that's going to be another 1st down for the Texans. Stroud out of the shotgun. He's getting pressured, and he's going to go down for the sack. That is Mapu. And Stroud is slow to get up. That's going to be a loss of 11 yards. Second down and 21 at the 33-yard line of New England. As Hilaire gets the handoff. And he's only going to get a yard there. It's going to be 3rd down and 20. Stroud out of the shotgun. He drops back to throw. He throws it deep up the middle, and that is almost picked off. That was intended for Tank Dell. That's going to make it 4th down, and I imagine we'll see the field goal team come onto the field for the Texans. This will be a 49-yard field goal for Fairborn. And he got it. And that's going to make it 27-13 Texans. New England now has the ball at their own 25-yard line as Jones drops back to throw. And that is caught for 7 yards. There's McGee with his 3rd reception. 2nd down and 3. Handoff is to Stevenson. He has a lot of room up the middle. He fights his way. He's still running. He's all the way to the 47-yard line of Houston. Jones back to throw. And he's going to get sacked, but there is a flag on the play. That's going to be holding on the Patriots. Texans decline the penalty. It's going to be 2nd down and 17 after the sack. Jones, play action. He throws it, and that is caught. That's enough for the 1st down. Patriots go no huddle. They're at the 36-yard line of Houston. Jones back to throw, and that is caught. That's caught by Henry all the way at the 20-yard line. Jones back to throw. He throws it in the flat to Stevenson. And he's going to get about 3 yards after the catch there. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Jones back to throw. Throws it to Stevenson again. And he's going to get 5 yards. This will be 3rd down and 5. And we reached a 2-minute warning with the Texans leading 27-13. Third down and 5 for the Patriots. Jones back to throw. He throws it to the left, and a diving catch is made in the end zone for a touchdown. That is Demario Douglas, number 81. And the Patriots cut the lead. So the all-important extra point here. And it is good. It is 27-20, Houston. Patriots elected to kick the ball off here with 3 timeouts. And the Texans are going to bring it out here. As Stevenson returns it, and he fumbles the ball. And I believe Houston fell on it. But that was almost disastrous there for the Texans. As Richardson fumbled the ball, and that ball was out before he hit the ground. And the Texans are fortunate there that they were able to fall on it. So first down and 10, you would think Houston just needs maybe 1 or 2 first downs here. Pierce gets the handoff only a yard as he ran into his offensive lineman there. Second down and 9. Pierce once again with the handoff, nowhere to go. Patriots use their second timeout. Third down and 11 now. Stroud back to throw. He's going to go for it all. And that's going to be incomplete as it was good coverage there. And the Texans, they're going to have a 3 and out. And they're going to give the ball back to New England with 1 timeout remaining. So Jones is back on the field in the shotgun at the 22-yard line with 1 minute and 34 seconds to work with. He drops back to throw. And not maybe a 2-yard gain on that catch, but the clock's going to continue to run. Jones back to throw. And that is broken up there nicely by the Texans. That is Dominic Kelly. Third down and 8. Jones back to throw. He's feeling some pressure, and he's going to throw it away out of bounds. So that's going to make it 4th down. And the Patriots are going to have to go for it here. So this is the ball game for the Patriots here. Jones back to throw. He's going to throw it deep. He has a receiver, but Stingley is able to make a play on the ball, and that's going to do it for the Patriots. And the Texans are going to win this game 27-20. So the Texans break out of their offensive funk to win this game on the road. So the Texans come out victorious 27-20 over the New England Patriots. Much better showing by the Texans offense, especially in the first half, as they still have shown a propensity of slowing down in the second halves of games. But we did, third down conversion, 7 of 14. The offense was able to stay on the field longer, keeping the New England offense off the field much of the game. I thought C.J. Stroud had a much more efficient game, completing 66% of his passes, touchdown, no interceptions. Mac Jones going down in the first half, I think, affected the game a little bit, although he did come back in the second half. Edward Hilaire, I thought, had an impact on the game. He didn't have any extremely big plays or anything, but he has like a 15-yard run early in the first half that helped the offense a lot. So I think he's a good change of pace back that we really needed. this season. So cool. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see the results of our scenario. Hopefully, we can get an upgrade. Dominic Kelly didn't have the game I was hoping he'd have, and it's my fault. I either misread his talent. Either way, it's a big letdown. Wow, so he did not get the upgrade. Apparently, he didn't get enough sacks and forced fumbles, whatever, what have you. So that's unfortunate. But at least we get the victory. We go up to 5-7. Hopefully, we can continue the turnaround. And we have the Vikings next week. So I think that's definitely a game we can win. So I'm going to end the video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.